Slap myself.
Welcome to Adventaria's Dungeons and Dragons podcast. Hosted by myself, Drew Silva, and Average Ape Studios.
Today, production.
We have a very, very special guest.
Rest in peace.
And we're pre-recording this for reasons being
that are blatantly clear.
Very obvious.
We are all over the place tonight. So before we jump into the story, I'm going to recap last week. Actually, the week before last week we took off in order to prepare for this week. So last off, our adventurers, the company, found themselves being ousted of Paleo Cedro yet a second time.
Oh, we're playing. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So the adventurers were essentially told to leave the place under the grounds that your enterprises would be completed if you gave the appearance that you guys were fleeing the city. You were also betrayed by Ragnar. I don't know why I said Ragnaros.
That was his married name.
Ragnar.
Yeah. You guys
changed it to Ragnaros after I got married.
I don't know what he sounds like, but I wonder if he's like, it sounds like that.
Way better than what he sounds
better than whatever he's going to do.
Okay.
So,
Guaranteed.
roasted. Just fucking punch him while he's down.
How the pecs doing, Drew?
Great.
Just a little bit of salt.
So, now our adventurers found themselves on the outskirts of Paleo Cedro.
Where's that?
Paleo Cedro is basically the hub of where they've been doing most of their adventuring. It's a town that mirrors...
Sorry, in my head I was just going, Paleo Cedro, you're going to tell me the story, and because I'm a little confused, I thought you were going to say, and it's west of Austin. No, or something like that.
Well, it would be west of Austin on a map.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, it's actually right 5 miles that way. No, it's based off of the town in which I grew up in.
Oh, cool.
And so I use that kind of as my starting point because it doesn't require me to go back and think about landmarks or different things I want to incorporate. It's kind of like you know it from the back of your head.
Okay, yeah.
Imagine the town you grew up in.
But you've used that as an archetype, and we're in a different time, and the technology's medieval,
primitive, and fantasy.
Okay, cool.
All right, so
What do you do?
As you guys reach the outskirts of the town, night has fallen. There's an overcast. There's a little bit of illumination from the moon, but not much. Not enough to see more than 15, 20 feet ahead of you with your normal vision. For those of you that have dark vision, you have more range. And I didn't do intros. So we're going to pause.
This doesn't matter. Intros is going to be exactly where it's supposed
intros.
to be.
Right,
no, you don't have to skip. You can just segue like this. It goes, and with that, let us begin introducing our... There you go. There's your segue.
There you go, dude.
I want a new producer.
I was going to say,
guess what? You don't have a producer now, so...
Sound production.
It sounds like there's double DMs across the table. Double DM, cool.
I'm Drew Silva, your dungeon master and host.
I'm Logan, and I play Lash, and he's a high elf clerk.
Oh, I love it.
I'm Sean. I play Doothmere Lothbrok, the Dwarf Paladin.
The dwarf.
Skip me. I'm still thinking.
Okay.
I am Garrett Gunn. I play the human Viking Hammond the Horrible.
My name is Tiger. I play Tenebrous Ignis, known as Lux, the Tabaxi Rogue.
My name's Travis, and I play Joe, and I have a pseudo-dragon named Mutsu. Yep. And I am a Dragonborn Druid.
I swear to God, I thought you were going to say Dragon
Well, I'm
Ball
trying to
Druid.
decide, because I wanted to tell a couple of Dungeons and Dragons stories. I'm not going to tell them right now, but from when I used to play back in the 80s. But I made a character when I was a kid, and I'm trying to decide if I really want to play him, because when I played him, I never played him as a character, so I never really thought about his backstory. He was just a cool character I designed. And his name is Yogg of Nogad.
I love it.
And he's a wizard, and I drew him with like a bald head and a long Fu Manchu mustache, and he like floating and stuff, And he was just what I thought was a really badass wizard, which now looks like, I don't know, the lead singer of Judas Priest or something, Rob Halford. It's just cool. Rob Halford's cool, but I didn't realize I was drawing. I'd been listening to a lot of Judas Priest at the time. But anyway,
no more voice actors on D&D.
no more voice actors. But so, and I don't know where he's from. I don't remember his story. I'm gonna make it up as I go. But he's lost his memory. And he tested. There we go. The trope right there. So
please introduce yourself for anyone living under a rock that might not know.
My name is Sean Schemmel, and I'm a professional voice actor.
Awesome. Thank you very much. All right, guys. So back to it. Night Sky out of Paleo Sejo. It is the 6 adventures. Seton is with you guys. Remember, Arvos has been sent off. Okay. So there are 6 of you outside the gates.
Where are we headed to?
The goal is to get to Youngcrook.
Yeah. Youngcrook?
Youngcrook.
And that's where
My homeland.
And that was west of us, right?
It is a
island.
complete
Okay.
different.
I mean, I think we should probably head west.
Oh, you better
Everybody in agreement?
Definitely.
I'm hungry.
You're not here yet.
Oh, I'm not here yet. I'm not.
You're not in the scene yet. You gotta wait for the scene to come.
His face disappears.
You guys hear a quick rustling behind you as Anna Starflower,
Who's she?
the elf, who originally employed you to help with her alchemy, and you went to talk to the herbalist, and you did rip up her contract, and the herbalist took your necklace.
Yeah.
So, guys,
I'm a killer
listen.
finder.
The guard, I heard they were looking for you.
The god?
What?
Looking for us.
What do you
Just
mean?
kicked us out of town.
That's not what I heard. I heard you guys attempted to assassinate the new sheriff.
Well, that's not true.
Definitely not true.
I mean, he can't prove it.
I was standing in plain sight the whole time. I don't know what
There's
you're talking about.
bounties on your guys' heads.
Well, much.
Well, why would there be bounties on our
5,000 gold pieces a head.
I mean, I can almost pay off the loan we got on the brothel.
You don't understand.
We kill a couple of you.
Listen,
Oh, that's right. You're
listen, I
right.
talked to
Like a
Under.
fall?
Lux,
Eh?
I know how to get to Leah quickly.
Who's? Oh, I can't ask questions. I'm not here.
I found her teleportation scroll, and I'm pretty sure I can use the incantation to get us to Youngcrook, but we have to go now. Onder is standing by with Stava.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
All right.
And as you guys begin to rush out,
Get out of my conversation.
what's your armor class, Doothmere?
16.
Oh, no.
It's deep.
Not 20.
Oh, shit.
I'm already crippled.
As you
Dig a
guys are
snatch.
hustling out, you feel a sharp pain as an arrow pierces
Oh,
the
fuck.
back of your shoulder.
Rest in peace.
D6.
Which one? Which, my good arm or my chopped out? Please tell.
Ooh, for
Hit you right in the nub, dude.
8 points of damage.
Oh,
As you look back,
shit.
I mean, at
and you
32,
see
I'm still good.
that the guards from the city that escorted you out and told you to run have now taken fire at you guys.
Oh, shit.
You guys are.
I seem like a sheriff, man.
You just
Try and hit me.
You escorted us out of town. What the hell?
They can't hear you.
What's your armor class?
Mine is 13.
Okay, they took your what can I think of the word?
Because you don't know words, man.
I don't think that's why I can't think of the word right now, but
Sure about that?
okay. 4 points damage.
Well, that's not very nice.
As your challenge
You're a bitch.
is heard, and an arrow comes whistling through the night. As you guys flee from the town you've called home for the last 32 days. You guys trek on for what seems to be hours. Rippling through branches and bushes and overgrowth, much like your first journey to the temple where you met Stava. It is a hard-fought battle through the wilderness until you finally come across a hut, tattered, beaten, bamboo sort of unevenly laid and constructed with a dome covering it. And inside, scribbled out on the ground, you see what appears to be some sort of blood, a circle. And within this circle are different lines, and in Elvish, there are different coordinates all around the circle. You know this to be a teleportation circle used by senior officers within the Empire's military, as well as wizards from Verclobe University. It's how they get from one place to another so quickly.
I mean, that looks fancy.
It is, Hans.
Where is that going to take us?
if I say the incantation correctly.
Oh shit. That doesn't sound very confident.
That's the chick you guys met, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Wherever we need to go, which right now is Youngkrook.
That seems like foreshadowing.
The island, right?
I don't think she's gonna say it, right?
Yes. Now, I need you guys to pile into her.
Any volunteers?
Inside you see Onder and Stava. And Onder sort of gives you guys a look. He looks exhausted. Are you gonna give him a hug?
Yeah.
All right. He gives you a little side hug.
I have Fiernan with me.
Huh?
I just want to clarify that I have Fiernan with me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, what with you?
He's got a familiar. He's got a
familiar.
He's got a
Oh, I wanted a familiar.
No, it's a warhammer.
I wanted a homunculus. Do they still have homunculuses in this game?
They do.
Diablo.
Yeah, I wanted a homunculus.
Those familiars, but if you want one,
Guess what? You've got one.
down.
There you go. Here's an homunculus.
Once again, the amazing barter system. I have a homunculus.
Which will never work for you guys. So,
This totally changes everything.
you guys,
I'm not on the show yet.
I have a wheelbarrow.
you guys
Yeah, I have
file into the
Oh, nice.
teleportation. You guys file into the teleportation circle.
I call being close to this guy.
Mutsu on my shoulder.
No. So you guys file into this. Anna quickly begins to mutter an incantation in deep speech.
Don't mutter it. We don't want to go to the wrong place.
And as you say that, something seems to sort of distract
shit.
her.
Diagonally.
And you hear
That's right.
faintly something that doesn't sound too right.
I don't think that
before
sounds right.
You guys are quickly yanked and lurched forward from your position. Everything feels incredibly
Oh shit!
like you're being
Big ol'
compressed. Your sinuses become clogged. It feels like someone's pushing against you, but pulling against you at the same time as you just tumble and tumble and tumble and tumble through darkness and light. And
I don't like this at all.
it's disorienting. It's like standing
stay
under a
close to me,
strobe
bud.
light, just constantly things
I'm gonna be
changing
sick.
until all of a sudden,
I like it.
Hold on, Hagen, hold on.
but silence.
It's fucking quiet here, man. Shut up.
You faintly hear the sound of a tide rolling up onto the sand.
I think we're in the fucking ocean.
Beach.
I fucking love the ocean! I'm gonna can I bust out of the building? Are we in a building?
No,
I thought we were in a building.
You are sprawled
Like in a stasis.
out.
Oh shit.
along-
I'm gonna jump to my feet.
Roll perception check.
Oh shit! What's a perception check?
Roll
Perception
D20 to
is
see.
oh,
I can't
plus
perceive
your
shit.
wisdom, and it's sort of kind of like what you perceive
10?
around you.
Oh, okay.
10.
You notice something immediately because you've noticed this your entire life. It is a ship, shipwrecked among the shore. But it's not just any ship. It is your ship. The one
Wait a minute.
Marvel
The lollipop. Wait a
is
minute.
supposed to be on.
Oh
As well
shit.
as the crew establishing trade routes. Your ship looks destroyed. Wrecked among the rocks.
Oh god.
Just outside
My ship.
Island's edge.
That's your ship.
My ship.
That's your shit.
The Dark Raven has fallen.
Well, there goes our monthly payments.
I didn't choose this.
I think you
Anna
did.
sort of sets up. She goes, wait a
That's
minute.
real shitty, bud.
Where's Seton?
Oh shit.
Where's Onder and Stava? Where is everyone? Something went wrong. Something went horribly wrong.
Obviously.
And you guys notice that Onder,
Oh shit.
Seton,
Who are those guys?
Are the NPCs.
NPCs that were
Played.
turned on.
Oh, they're NPCs.
Yeah.
They're characters that you.
Other characters that are with us that aren't
in that
played by
universe.
us.
Okay.
Yep. And you guys look to your left, and you guys hear
Okay.
something else. And you guys whip around expecting to see Seton, expecting to see Onder. But instead, in the middle of a beach, looking totally out of place, what do they see?
It's you.
Oh yes.
You're standing there. What do we see?
Looking around. I do not know where I am.
Hey man, you look fucking lost.
I believe I am. I rarely remember anything. Who I am, where I'm from. Oh, my name. I think it's Gary. No, wait, it's Gary. No, it's Yog of Nogad. That is my name. I'm from Nogad. Where's Nogad?
I'm not sure, man.
I don't
Well,
She's
I
fuck
think-
not here.
I think I remember I do
sure it's not
something with magic. Excuse me?
I was telling him, are you sure it's not here? We don't really know where we are.
Oh, I don't fucking know where we are either.
Nothing with magic.
Well, if you don't mind, until I figure out who I am and where I'm going, if you wouldn't mind a little extra company and the skills of a wizard, I would be happy to oblige, because I have no idea what I'm doing.
This seems like a huge fucking inconvenience. Well, I guess.
I think all of us are a big, huge fucking inconvenience, so I guess he'd fit right in, huh?
Oh, you're gonna fucking take the new guy's side all of a sudden?
I mean,
Okay, group of.
I am a skilled wizard.
are we just gonna leave the arrow in my back, or what?
We sure he's not a...
I can blast fire from my hands.
Are we sure he's not a double agent?
Well, are you?
Maybe he's a plant.
Well,
Can we,
asking.
describe
kill
what he
him.
looks like? Start ourselves.
Are you a double agent?
Go ahead and roll your.
I don't know who I am.
Go
I,
ahead and re-roll it.
I'm a wizard.
You could be lying to me.
All right, it
I
goes
could
up.
be,
Now roll a
yes.
D8 plus your.
I might be. I have no idea.
All right, guys. So you look around, and you guys are on a small beach. It's not very large. One side seems to be blocked off by a mountainside, and the other side, large boulders. Perhaps there's a cavern on the other side. You guys can't tell. And a line of trees in front of you. Except these trees are larger than almost anything you've ever seen before.
I'm gonna be inconsolably sobbing on my knees, staring at my ship.
And you do. You are just crying loudly. As you guys listen to Hammond cry,
I am this close to casting sleep.
you get an eerie feeling that drawing attention to yourselves here may not be a good thing. You feel a chill sort of crawl down your spine as you feel a need to silence.
Hammond! Calm yourself! Alright, I'm okay.
So,
I'm okay.
here's how this works,
I'm not a
guys.
fan of being back here, bud. I don't much like this here.
We are going to roll, and I think
We're all rolling?
not yet. I
Okay.
think Sean should get to since he's a guest.
roll?
He's
What am I
going to roll
rolling?
a 6-sided die.
It's gonna
This is
determine that.
how many encounters you guys are going to deal with before your first area of reprieve as you travel. I have a list of encounters. On this list of encounters, there are good encounters, which are very rare, random encounters, tough encounters, and dire encounters, which are also very rare. We will roll a
Here, let me roll that
D100.
4 and kill our store.
As I have 100 different options.
Oh, fuck.
So, Sean,
stop.
if you would, roll a d6 to see how many encounters we are going to deal with.
4.
Wait. 4.
Do 4.
Did the camera catch that?
Fantastic. No, because that's what they see over
Can
there.
we do 3 instead of 4? Is that what you rolled? Did you roll 3? And
Yeah, we'll take 3.
Can we split the difference?
Give you guys a chance.
That's also
All right.
He's like, if we take my number, they're all dire.
That could have been more perfect. Are you randomly rolling on which counter we get, or are you picking? Are you picking?
He has
the
like a
counter?
pre-made list.
Yeah,
I know you have a pre-made list, but are you rolling to see what on the list?
Yeah.
I like to keep everything as random as possible.
Okay.
It's gonna be
He's like, oh no, you've got it's a flesh golem. You're fucked.
A flesh golem's tough to beat.
Yeah.
You guys
Fucking giant.
hear
Oh, okay.
Shoot fire.
something loud very quickly.
I bet we do.
I mean, apart from my crying.
begins to shake.
Oh shit.
You guys see a ripple in the sand start from the mountain edge of the beach. And as the ripple comes over,
Oh shit, man.
closer and closer.
I'm gonna try to jump
and
it.
closer.
I don't know what's.
Go ahead. Well, give me an athletics check.
What was the description? There's a.
There's a
Yikes,
ripple, some sort of protrusion in the sand. It's pushing.
Oh, it's in the sand. It's not in the water. Okay.
Athletics. So yeah. So 9.
A 9. You attempt to jump up, and as you do, a large ant cake, which I will show you a picture of,
Large what now? Oh fuck, bud.
comes right
Not ant eggs.
out of
The sand.
the sand. And as it does,
What was it? Came on the sand?
Ant egg.
What's an ant egg?
He's gonna show us a picture.
Oh, I'd love to see a picture of the ant egg.
yeah, hold on.
I'm gonna work on a
We'll
voice.
show a picture of the stream as well.
Yeah.
Oh, hey guys.
Oh hey, how are you?
One of
Oh fucking what?
One on the right.
Oh, not
an ant egg.
Oh, I thought you said an ant egg.
Ant egg. Ant egg.
You want to display it to the camera?
Do our characters recognize this creature?
Go ahead and roll a intelligence check. for me.
Which one?
Wisdom. Roll a d20 and add your wisdom modifier.
Well, I don't know it.
Well, I don't know. You guys, I'm just gonna roll.
So whatever you roll +1.
Just him.
So 12.
Okay. Yes, you know what it is. You know that there are lurkers in the earth, that they usually burrow underground. And you also know that...
but do I know this since I lost my memory of who I am? Have I lost my... Because sometimes when you lose your memory, you forget who you are and what you do, but sometimes you remember.
Magical.
Like I know how to speak, I know the language, I know how to cast spells still.
And it's like
first
magical
thing that
like
comes to your
inclination.
head is, oh, they don't like fire.
Okay, so that's my first thing. Okay,
Yep.
so I
That's
don't know. Maybe I don't know that it's an NK.
Maybe you don't know what it is or what it comes from, but you're like, that.
Oh
does
shit,
not
that's a
like
big fucking
fire.
bug. Does anybody know what it's weak to?
I'm gonna go with fire, just a hunch. So I'm gonna ready a firebolt spell.
All right, so everyone roll for initiative.
Oh, fuck.
For the exception of you, Garrett.
Oh yeah,
First, because you're the one that attempted.
What do you roll for? Well, I was gonna let you guys go first, so I understand procedures. I've played it a long
So for
time.
initiative, everyone roll d20.
Except me.
Oh, Garrett. I'm sorry.
15.
20.
You're dead.
That's all right.
I
I'll
have
send this one
5.
out.
18.
I need 2d6.
I like how this whole time I've been in the air.
2d6.
2d6.
I got 20.
2d6s.
2d6, you can't do that.
20.
Cast Sanctuary, man. Oh, I think I'm about to get fucked up.
You take 11 points of damage.
Yikes! Oh shit, that
As you're
hit!
leaping, it's the same time that it is emerging and erupting from the ground. And it launches you even further and it doesn't get a good bite because it's surprised that it's submerging with you right above it, but just enough of its front pincher to come across your chest and sort of gouge it open as you're flying through the air. All right.
I'm gonna go heal him.
Okay.
Kill once.
You can't yet. You're roll initiative.
Sanctuary.
All right, so
I rolled a 5.
25 to 20.
10.
20.
I will.
You guys don't do it to where you have the pieces on the board and then whoever's
do,
close.
yeah.
Why? I rolled a 10.
Everyone needs to
So what we do is we'll take these. And we do.
Or you don't have you guys can't afford little figures. You guys.
We did. So rude.
The actual number.
Like a minus one figure.
No, we haven't got.
No, he's like, no, it's plus whatever. And I was like,
But then I kind of fell to shit.
Our characters changed, so we haven't gotten new ones.
Well, there's a whole bunch of action figures we could use sitting around here. So
everyone put their colored sided die on where they would be
Where's the? Is this the only thing we're fighting?
Either gray.
as of right now.
I got
Yes.
fucking
What's
launched
fighting?
back here.
You're back there.
Launch yourself 10 feet away, not.
Oh, okay.
What's
100 yards, 10 feet.
Which square's 10? Each square's 10 feet.
Yeah, 5 feet.
So I would be in behind probably.
Yeah. 5 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like
we're
here.
fighting this
I moved
thing
you.
now?
I didn't know if you wanted to be that far back.
I mean, you guys
Did
can
want to
run.
be
It's
that
up
far
to
back?
you.
Oh, no, I'm right here.
Who's this
me.
guy?
This is a.
That's me.
Oh, that's
Okay,
okay.
so I moved that. Sorry.
I'm fucking back.
All right. So 20 was.
Wait, where am I? Oh yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
you get it.
Okay. 15 to 19.
18.
15.
Did you get me at 20?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't ask for 10 yet.
Did you still want me to roll initiative?
Yes.
I'm the last
Okay.
one.
What's up? What'd you get?
18.
Okay. And then didn't hear your character's name in this one, Lashin.
Ashen.
And you were
Yo,
15?
15. Yeah.
Ashen.
15.
Ashen.
Hammond, what'd you get?
I got a 11.
I didn't roll. What am I supposed to roll?
You didn't need to because you're gonna go last.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go last no matter what.
And then-
Yeah, that's right.
And then 10 was Lux. And then we'll put last. You said it was Yarg.
Yog of Nogad.
Yuck.
Don't forget it.
Third,
All of a sudden you got
I
confidence.
is
Because I will.
I don't know who I am, but now fuck you remember my name.
Well, the reason I said Gary is I think I based it on my friend Gary, Yarg of Nogad.
I swear to God, I
That was
thought you were
an
about to say your
anagram.
name was Garrett.
so
Oh no.
No, Gary.
NK1
Garrett?
and
Garrett,
NK2
I had a friend named Gary, and I think I based it on that.
So, all right, Toothmere, you're up.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna strike him with my one-handed warhammer and use Searing Smite as my bonus action.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
Smearing smite? What?
It's an 18.
18?
Yeah.
So that
20,
hits.
yeah.
So go ahead and roll the damage, then roll the spell. Make sure the spell goes off.
Jesus, what does that do?
4 for the damage for the warhammer, and then for the spell, 13
So
goes
spell
off.
goes off, so now roll the spell damage.
Is a 1d6.
And then make sure you mark off one of your first level spells.
Yep. 1.
So how much damage total did you do?
6 damage.
Okay, so you rush up to it and swing your warhammer sort of at an angle with your one arm, and you just catch it against one of its scales. And as it does, a Searing Smite from your god empowers your warhammer, and you see the creature sort of like lean back from it, not expecting such easy prey to fight back. for 6 points of damage. Lashin, you are up.
I'm gonna cast Sanctuary.
Fucking guy.
You would
This guy is goddamn sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
Sex.
Okay, so you cast the spell. Now, you also have your movement this round. So if you want to move next to someone,
He's already
you may.
pretty back. Yeah, he's already back too. Like,
Who, me?
No.
Him. We pointed to the gray one.
I would move towards whoever you're attempting to go to heal.
Which one's here?
Stay clear.
yeah, that's me.
Since level 3,
That's me. No, that's me.
Yeah, but I'm right there.
Can
I would just
archetype house
you're
level
fine
3
now.
now?
You're fine now.
How far can you move?
So I can be an
Up
assassin.
to
this
30
turn?
feet. Well, it depends on your. So, like, you get your speed, which is 30 feet.
Yeah,
Default's
if
30.
you know what all is.
So your speed would be
Yes.
30
Just make
feet.
sure
Means
that
you
you're
got
moving
23
squares
squares
per
per turn.
Because I don't have time to
Because
double
each
check
square's 10
everything
feet.
tonight.
Because he has
Unless you have like double dash or
the
something.
enemy hasn't taken a turn yet.
Oh, okay.
Like he's a cat.
Enemy's taking a turn right now.
Oh.
Why are you talking about your sneak
Yeah.
attack?
So-
No,
He's
like the
Yeah,
like
that's cool.
once I
So he
hit
can
level
go 60
3,
feet.
if I attack before it attacks.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So did my spells go off?
You can't heal him yet. You've already casted a spell. You could just move to him this turn. Next turn, you can cast a spell. All right. The Ankeg is now going to attack you since it's closest.
Oh, yikes.
And actually, no. It is going to use its acid spray. So,
Yikes.
who's green? Who's dark green? Who's this?
That's me.
That's, yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
You watch as this creature sort of lurches back and as it roars forward, you watch this green mucus, steaming hot slime erupt from its mouth towards you, and you are in its path behind it.
I've got some fucking aloe vera for that.
Roll a DC
Does that look like a band?
20. Your goal is to beat a 13 using dexterity.
Oh
saving
boy,
throw.
that is nasty.
Because of my dwarven
20.
resilience, I don't take poison damage and stuff.
Oh,
Is
this
that
is
count?
Acid damage.
I got
not
20.
poison damage,
Okay.
yeah.
20 not natural.
Okay.
Where's he spraying?
And
Straight across
Oh,
that.
that.
so,
safe over here.
on a failed save, you take or half as much on. So you guys succeeded. So you guys will take
I just want to let you know, nat one.
not one.
Oh no, bud. Oh no.
Oh, you're drinking it.
Okay.
It's a nat one, natural one.
What does that mean?
Means you failed like
the
it's
worst
the hardest
possible thing
fail.
that can go wrong is about to go wrong.
Oh, cool.
So on the guy that's
Exceptionally
that's
terrible.
happened to many times.
Oh, really?
I'm missing an arm right now because
Call him
of
whiff, yeah.
You take 10 points of acid damage, and you take 4 points of acid damage.
Jeebus.
I mean, I'm still at 22 health, so it's not that bad. But
This isn't a super hard encounter, but
I'll see.
Oh, now he's told us. We know the secret.
now, yo, it is your turn.
I'm going to cast, actually toss out 2 things of caltrops.
Okay.
So I want to kind of place them like this
Spikes
around
just
me.
thrown out.
Okay.
I have a bunch too.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know
You
if
sort of
that-
protect yourself. All right.
Yeah,
so that's your
exactly.
action.
So they-
No, they're just
Are you
like,
moving? Are you moving at all?
no, actually.
Okay.
they're just made of spikes.
Now you guys
Like
hear
car tires.
something else
Oh,
faintly
Fucking
behind
stop.
yourselves, coming from the opposite direction. You see a mound of dirt moving in the distance. It has
counts as 2 of the 3, right?
made its way over, but
Oh shit.
How do I observe the
moving.
current Ankeg's health? How does it look like it's ready for more, or is it?
it looks like it's ready for some more.
More
It looks
pissed
like
off
it's
than
more
anything?
fighting. Yeah.
More adrenaline.
It hasn't quite sustained much damage yet.
Okay.
So because if it was like on its knees, I would be less concerned about this other.
We haven't
one.
done much yet.
Yeah. Okay.
We've triggered its adrenaline.
Yeah.
All right. Good to
So
know.
now it's so
I
after
caught
we yell, it's
fire a
here.
little bit.
It's me.
Like sparked.
All right, it's my turn.
You got it excited. You're like,
Well, I'm
oh,
gonna jump. I'm gonna move a little bit back here behind my sanctuary man, and then I'm gonna call upon Freya for her wisdom.
Okay.
As Viking runes fucking turn around my fucking hands,
Correct.
and I conjure Freya's wisdom. So everybody rolls with advantage.
Correct. For the next 3 rounds. So you have 3 rounds of advantage, which is huge.
Just a little Viking chant.
Yeah, I need it.
That's especially good for me because now I just. I didn't roll a
Fuck off! That's
so
fucking
good.
dope.
It's right.
I know. It's awesome.
I didn't roll a
I think it's
disadvantage
you.
last
Lux.
I'm going to dip into the
DG,
bushes.
bro. Why is your phone out?
It's got titty pictures on his phone.
Facts.
People sending titties.
Yeah.
Literally always.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm going to dip into the bushes.
We're in the same.
Are you going to run to the tree line? The tree line is actually about where the end of this map is.
Okay,
so where are
hold on.
you at?
I'm the blue.
Okay, so you can actually make it all the way into the tree line.
Okay, so I do that.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's your movement. So you still have the ability to make an action. However, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. Yeah, and you would be able to attempt a shot.
crossbow or
Okay,
whatever.
sneak attack.
Yeah, I will give you the sneak attack option if
Sneak
you
attack.
hit. So go ahead and roll to hit its armor class.
It's already at advantage, so
11.
So roll again.
roll again.
Plus
It's your advantage.
Oh, yeah. 11 plus my dexterity, right?
Yeah, but we're gonna
So
see.
16.
Yeah, so
16.
it's yeah.
Okay, so it's going to hit. So now roll your damage. Your crossbow.
Dope.
I forgot. Is what?
And you don't roll damage with
1d8.
advantage. You just roll to hit with advantage. So it's a 1d8,
Which is
Right here.
1d8. Okay. 2.
and you'll double that because it is a sneak attack. Now, you cannot
And
sneak
I'm proficient
attack the
with it.
same
Do you get
person.
to look in that
Is
now?
that
Yeah, that's the player handbook. It's just like how you.
Oh, the handbook. I thought that was the Dungeon Master. So I was like,
You
we're looking
watch
at that.
as you shoot, and it goes and pierces right in between its scales.
Oh shit!
Doesn't seem to take much notice to it.
At least I damaged it.
You did.
I think we should probably run back into the tree line and get away from these fucking giant bugs.
Yarg. It's
Yeah.
your turn.
So, do I know from my memory if Ray of Frost immobilizes a creature or just makes it cold with damage?
I believe Ray of Frost.
I would know that if I were remembering my spells.
Hey, let me see that book real quick.
But I don't remember if Ray of Frost immobilizes things, because I'm weighing two options here, gentlemen.
Because it might slow their speed.
Am I going to try to burn this thing or immobilize it so that you guys can beat it with physical weapons so it can't attack us? And so that's what
Before the big one gets
because it is weak to
medicated.
fire, but
It reduces it to 10 feet until the start of your next turn. So
Reduces what to 10?
slows its like
It just slows it down.
It slows it down. Okay.
so it doesn't even cause damage.
It does. It does.
Oh, it does cause damage, and it slows it
so
down.
it's going to do 1d8 cold damage.
Does it slow it down in terms of its number of times it can attack per round, meaning it'll have to skip around, or it just slows its mobility?
Just mobility,
just
like
slows
how
down
far it
its
can
mobility.
move.
Okay, so I'm not going to do that then. So I'm going to cast Firebolt at the closest
underneath. Yeah.
Okay.
guy. Oh shit! And if I need to and I'm able to, is it legal for me to move closer before I do it?
Yep. You can use your movement and action in any order.
Although I might want to stay a little back from this thing.
Sorry, I need to say it one more time.
Yeah, I'm gonna get too close.
Yeah. So I'm going to stay where I'm at and roll for Firebolt.
Okay. So,
Just roll to make sure the spell goes off.
All right, ready? Ding.
yeah, go ahead.
So what does that mean?
14. You're good. Yeah.
What do I have to roll?
Plus your proficiency, so that's 2, 16, plus your wisdom, or your intelligence.
You only have to get for
Intelligence is
spells, right?
17, isn't
Yeah. He's only got to get like a 3 for it to go off.
But it's a range spell attack. Firebolt's a range spell attack, so
okay.
it's a little different. So it does hit. So now you're going to go ahead
for
and roll
damage.
for damage.
Which one's that?
It's probably gonna be
Your
like
damage
it's probably gonna be a
will
D8.
You can use any.
1d10 fire.
D10.
1d10.
Fuck. There you go, right here.
There we go. 7.
And you hit it for 7
Hell yeah.
points of damage.
Oh, that went off well.
Damage because it is fire.
I mean, keep doing that because he didn't like that shit.
So you hit it for 14 points.
Jesus.
And as
Weak to fire.
you hit this creature, it does not like fire. As it screams out. And you see it sort of lurch back and lurch forward, and almost like it loses focus as it's sort of shaking. Its scales, you've casted Firebolt dozens of times, and even though you don't remember it from your recollection, the flames don't seem to linger. But on this creature, they seem to linger, as if its scales and the acid kind of oozing out from its porous body is igniting these flames.
Oh, that's cool. I enjoy that.
Oh shit, that's cool. Ah, that's cool. Yes. Yes, that's cool.
Where's
Very, very
Douchebeer?
cool.
Douchebeer, you were up.
As the kids say,
Dude beer?
cool these days. Douchemere.
What's your name? Dude?
Douchemere.
Dude's me. That's cool.
On deck is Lawson.
Oh, dude.
Think about what you're gonna do
I'm
next.
gonna
turn.
use
Oh, I
my
should've
battle axe, and I'm just gonna
So
swing
you're
that.
switching weapons.
Oh, that's an action.
Yes,
huh?
that'll take an action.
Now I'm gonna keep my one-handed warhammer then.
Okay.
Oh, I just checked.
And I'm just gonna try to do a overhand swing at it.
Okay, go
In
ahead
the
and roll.
same spot that I rolled.
You said it so believably.
He's missing what it was on his
go ahead and roll.
So he's missing what it was on. It's like, that's how believable. It's good.
3 plus your is what, 8?
The chick that's with us right now.
8?
Yeah.
It just
He's
misses.
got to be mad at her.
As you swing forward, it's still sort of violently
literally
lurching,
died.
and you're unable to sort of pinpoint your strike, and it hits against one of its scales and sort of bounces off it without causing any damage. Lashin, you're up.
I'm gonna use Scarlet.
I would get a permanently mounted crossbow on my arm.
So now, once you do this, you drop Sanctuary.
You need a big stick, dude.
On
Okay.
the other arm, actually the stump.
So you still have an action. You can attempt to heal someone with Cure.
Hey man, I need some fucking health over here. Got 11 points.
I'm going to roll. Okay, wait, how bad is he?
He's healing me.
Go ahead and
Oh, you're
roll
healing
a
me.
D20.
Skip 10.
I have because I have a secret weapon I'm going to pull
13.
out.
So the spell goes up. Roll a D8 and add. Yep. No, that's a 10. And 8's the triangle looking one.
Shut up.
Okay, I forgot about it, so I'm going to say, we forgot. Oh, what's the symbol? 4. So when the shit hits the fan, that's what I'm going to see if they'll let us. I'm going to see if they'll allow it. Yeah, I'm going to see if they'll allow it.
You heal for 7 points of damage.
All right,
I feel revitalized.
Lashin's calm touch on your back. As
Oh, you
the
got
wound in
such
your
a
chest
fucking soft hand. It's so sensual. And what if I feel like I got 7 more points of health?
Enjoy it while you can.
You are now half-mast as well.
I don't hate it.
Next up is the first Ankeg.
Wait, did we kill the guy?
Not yet. And it is going to lunge forward at you again, Sean.
Oh no.
Because you are closest to it.
I know,
wait.
Sean.
Yeah, that'd be me.
Hammond, okay, Hammond said that.
I'm hiding behind my friends.
Who's close? Oh, he's closest, yeah. I'm not closest.
Yeah, don't forget you guys are rolling with advantage too.
Will a 5 hit?
Yeah, rolling with advantage, right?
5 hit my armor class?
Yeah.
No.
No. So it lurches
He's like
forward
big hits,
as
bro.
you sidestep its lurch. Still not as coherent and as focused as it was
Where are we
before
all
the fire
standing now?
attack misses.
I don't know, but like
You're over here. You left.
I don't know, but
Next
how's it?
up is
You're there.
me.
Okay.
This is me.
it's me.
I thought that was you. I was like, how's it?
So I perceive. Yo perceives the distant threat, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna cast Entangle in like kind of like a semicone over here
Okay.
to bring the grasping roots out.
Okay. So you were casting Entangle.
You got a marker?
So what squares are you using to cast on Entangle?
Grab that marker right
So I'm casting Entangle out actually like this. Because I have caltrops here. I'm casting Entangle out that way to bring the roots out. And then I'm gonna be like, Mutsu! Fire! And I'm gonna cast Flame onto the entangled roots that are coming up out of the ground to create kind of like a ring of fire
It's 2
barrier.
actions though.
Is it?
Yep.
Then I'll just cast Entangle to get the roots
Well,
out.
because if you cast Entangle and then he walks over it, it'll grab him, won't it?
Well, this thing
But
could
he
mine
can go
bury
underground
underneath
and
it.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. The second one is going to take its turn and make some progress.
Oh, yikes,
And for the sake of good RP, I will say it
was
is
my game plan.
so voraciously trying to attack you that it doesn't bother to reburrow. It actually emerges in your entanglement, so it is going to make a strength saving throw. However, this Ankeg is a little bit larger than the first one, and it is incredibly strong. As you see,
I bet it is. I bet it is.
off its body.
Fuck.
Now end its turn with.
You've got to be more powerful with that.
So next up is Lux.
I'm gonna shoot the one I shot the first time.
Okay, go ahead and roll with advantage.
13 and 7.
Roll again. Roll again. Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
13.
13.
And the what?
No, never mind.
So
It's your second turn, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
I didn't roll
I only got to go
advantage last
first.
turn.
I only got to go once. Is it just
I
19 again?
did.
I'm sorry.
Fucking skip me, man!
You'll go after him this turn.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. So
13 and 5 is.
okay, so
18.
go ahead and roll your damage.
4.
And
8.
you manage
I was picturing
to
that dragon,
get it
like the smoke
again.
coming up, and that's where he like totally
Is it
wrecked
8
the
this time?
bathroom. He used the bathroom.
It is really close to. It
just
is starting to look visibly beat up.
Hell yeah.
As you see this thing recoil back from your crossbow bolt that hits it just behind its neck and spine, in between its scales.
Oh shit.
Next up is
Well, I mean, I'm gonna jump forward a little bit. 10 or 20.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna join the fight. And I'm gonna give this bitch a taste of my battle axe.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a hit.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Shit.
So go ahead and roll damage.
It
double
is, yeah, it's 10. Where's my 10? Where'd my 10 go?
You get it right here.
Oh, here we go.
10.
A 10.
Tell me how it goes down.
I'm gonna, as I step forward to him, I'm gonna swing the battle axe up through his belly. Oh, fuck. Swing up through his belly, just like emptying his fucking guts all over the place.
Okay.
Take that, you giant bug fuck!
Now, I need you and you to roll DC 13 saving throw.
Fucking acid coming up. It's
Do we still have advantage?
15.
Yes, I will give you guys advantage. So go ahead and roll a d20.
15.
Okay.
16.
Okay. Both of you save, so you will take half damage of 3d6s.
3d6.
It would have happened no matter what.
You dead, bro.
So you guys take 5 points of damage as acid sprays and burns and sizzles against your skin and sort of bubbles. And now
We have slain the beast!
Yarg's turn.
Oh shit, there's another one though!
Have we noticed the one entangled in the roots at this point? Because it's
right there, and it is not entangled.
It's not entangled.
Or not entangled, but that
burst it out of it, yeah.
And so like because of that commotion, we
right
can.
there next.
There's another one over there, y'all!
Oh dear. Okay, so who's here?
That is
Yo.
If I cast a ranged weapon, is there a chance that it will
Only if you
a
roll
ranged
shit.
spell?
Yes, if
You would roll, like if you nat 1 or something.
a ranged spell. Yeah, if you do not hit your target, then you roll against his AC as
How
well.
far can I move here to cast
30
adjacently?
feet. So
Yeah.
you will be
So
able to
three
do
squares.
Yeah.
You can move 3 squares.
So I can go here.
Yeah.
But now,
squares
so I got
only
a clear
five
line of
my
sight.
games, yes,
The
you have a
square's
clear
only
line of sight. But in
So
my
it's
games,
10 now.
if you miss a ranged attack, if you do not hit high enough on its AC, you roll for any other target within an adjacent square. So regardless,
So if I miss, I could
roll.
hit. Okay.
it doesn't mean you will hit, but you then
You could
roll
hit.
again against his.
Right. But this is still a better position to be in.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. And you still have advantage on rolls.
Yeah.
For one more round. Yep. So you get to roll twice.
Go
and take
for it,
the
man. I
higher
see what
roll.
you got in your mind there.
Well, not ready.
Fucking throw your magic.
No,
man.
no. I don't know what Thunderwave is.
Oh, fuck. Well, you'll definitely fuck all us up.
That's what I'm worried about.
It's
Yeah.
literally, it's like a rolling thunder.
But how wide is it? You know, is it?
And it might be a cone.
It's not
It's
directional.
probably 30 or 60 feet.
It's definitely not a directional attack.
What about?
What do you mean? It would be
Like,
directional.
no, like, not like a laser beam.
no, it's a
Thunderwave's actually
wave.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
a good spell for
Directional is like
Yeah.
Large group?
Precision,
Yeah.
No,
It's AoE.
I think I know what you're doing, and I think
Cone AoE.
you're thinking
what
the
AoE
wrong-
means.
Area of
the
effect.
right train of
Cone
thought.
area
So,
of effect.
Gotcha.
yeah.
I was like,
It's.
I'm surprised you know AoE with game playing games. AoE is a common term for like when you're like, I want to hit a bunch of
give all the
things.
verbiage, and it misses some key things. So,
I'm pretty sure I looked at that when I.
Yeah.
So Thunder Wave is actually 15 feet from around you, so 3 cubes, and anything within that range takes damage.
Oh, it
so
pushes
Thunder
away
Wave is
from
like
you.
an explosion.
You get like
Okay, so-
overwhelmed. and
yeah, I don't want to do that.
Pretty much said the exact same thing.
I'm curious about. Well, to slow it down, and that might actually help. So I'm gonna.
You can also use Call for Lightning.
I can't do that. I don't have that spell.
It's only a level 2 spell. You should be able to.
But I didn't pick it.
Oh,
Okay, I'm sorry.
Let it play, Garrett.
I don't remember that spell.
You wouldn't know you can cheat. He's not very private.
What about? See, I want to cast Melf's acid arrow, but the things are made of acid, so I don't know how much it's gonna pierce well.
Like your type of acid mixes
you
with
know
their
that
type of acid and it
even
creates a
though-
new type of acid.
You seemingly remember in the back of your mind, even though the details are fuzzy, that acid against acid with these creatures, there's no resistance to it.
What does that mean?
It means
it
the
would
creature.
hurt.
It would
He's
still
just making
damage
stuff
the
up.
creature.
He's making
It
stuff
would
up.
still,
Like us.
yeah.
It's called an audible.
ooh, let me just make
okay.
stats up.
So just
So I'm gonna cast Melf's acid arrow
It's GOKU, bro.
if I've got the range for it. If I've got the range for it, I'm gonna cast Melf's
Hit me,
acid
bro.
arrow.
Do it.
Okay, so go ahead and roll the spell.
Roll D20.
7.
And roll it again.
all
if
about
you have
Melf's
advantage.
arrow.
He has to get, yeah.
3.
Okay.
Boom,
So
boom,
7.
ba-dum.
So 7 plus your proficiency, which is 9. So you get a
Where's
plus
my
2 in
proficiency number?
proficiency.
Proficiency is just you get a 2.
Everything's at plus 2 in 5e
Oh.
for proficiency if you're proficient in spells, which you are.
Yeah.
And then plus your intelligence modifier is
Plus 4.
Fuck.
you barely hit it.
Oh, wow.
13 is its armor class. So
That's dope.
The math works. Math, everyone.
your arrow fires out. And
Ah, math. That's what he says. That's what he spelled after he shot it. That's what he said. Math. Somehow he has visions of these objects in his mind. He doesn't know what they are, but they're bouncing around in his head.
He's doing
I see all these D20s rolling around in my brain.
I have plus 4.
we're going to roll
plus 1 is 2.
4 to my
4 d4s.
You with the 5.
4 D4s?
Yeah.
You need these. You need the triangles. You need all. They're
All of the
all
triangles
there.
are all being used. Thanks, bro.
Well, it looks like you're in D6s.
Oh,
Yeah.
here.
I got
just
one.
roll this. You can either roll
Yeah.
it once and take all 4, or you can roll it 4.
Well, that would be cheating.
There you go. Yeah, roll those 2.
Yeah, if I did roll it once and take all 4, that's not random. So there's 3 and
3 and 3.
6.
6. Roll
Wait,
they go.
no, these are weird. These are opposite of each
Yeah, they're
other.
opposite. Yeah.
3 and
Could have just
3.
taken 3.
And 2
1 and
and
2.
1 and 2. 3 and 3 and 1 and 2.
So 9 points of damage. And next turn, on its first turn, it takes 2d4. So it takes 9 points of acid damage as the arrow that sort of translucently forms and then manifests in front of you. And as you shoot it out, you hear it whistling by, and it impacts just inside of the chest of this Enkei as it sort of lurches back, and you see the combination of the two acids, sort of different coloration in the two, begin to mix and bubble and pop violently within each other.
Shit, it's like bacon grease.
It is now.
Damn.
Are we all still at advantage?
Yes, this is the
He's
last
the
round
Justin
of
Trudeau of Dungeon Masters. He's
that's
the Prime Minister of Canada. Yeah. He's the Justin Trudeau.
Well, I noticed that you failed that, but I'm going to try to make it fair for you.
Next is Jupiter.
Well, I don't want him to fuck his
that-
up.
He reminds
So is that the arrow that he shot? Is it like a physical thing now?
No, once the arrow impacts
was on an astral travel trip. I went on one day.
And then, but the arrow
delicious thing called
he shot is
Syria.
still in him, right?
No, this is a new creature.
Oh, that's a different one. Okay,
This
yeah.
creature, where'd that creature go? This creature's now dead.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
So, actually, I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
How bad are you dancing?
I died.
Don't waste it on him.
Just roll the spell.
I
Just roll the spell.
Yeah, we gotta wait till like the very end.
Right, yeah.
Because this is
I'll go fucking I'm gonna go
a job. So it goes off and roll one.
and then you can be like, ding.
Exactly.
Level.
6.
6 plus your level.
39.
So that's how many hit points you heal. And make sure you're marking off your spells.
Yeah.
All right.
There's 2 encounters.
Next up is
There's another bad guy?
Yes, that one.
Gonna pass turn.
Where did that come from?
First one the whole time.
It's dead.
Yo, he died?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
that's why I put that die there.
Is this another one or this guy?
Yeah.
He's dead.
Leave it there. I
Oh, okay. Because I moved the dice.
Yeah. Skull means dead. Blue means alive.
Okay.
For
Cool.
creatures and monsters.
I was like,
Body type
Okay.
stuff. Yeah, that makes sense.
I was
Now.
like, that's cool. He's back.
This monster is going to take an attack
Oh, fuck.
at.
Like right next to his ult.
So
He's like spews the new acid on you now.
about this.
But has the Melf arrow and the plate location I hit the creature compromised its ability to attack very effectively? In other words, will its attacks be less fierce due to some damage?
no.
So boom.
You just, that was value.
I love the wording, but no.
I applaud your efforts, but go to hell.
Oh, yeah.
Hear me out.
So you will take.
And he explains to me that in Enkei anatomy, those muscles where I hit aren't going to affect the arms or limbs. So.
It's reproductive organs.
Yeah.
It's too hard.
I got a baby's heart. Oh man, so you take 13 points.
Who does?
You're
down? Yeah, I'm down.
6 and an additional 2 points of acid damage.
How many hit points do you
I
have?
have 12 after the 4. I'm squishy.
So where you at?
I'm at 0.
And then go into the negatives. Start going into the
Negative
negatives. If you get to negative 12, your character dies.
Negative 16 is my starting point.
So okay, if you get to negative 16, your character dies.
Okay.
Have I taken a turn yet?
Of this round?
I think it's a.
Yeah.
No, you're at the bottom of the list. So we still have Yo, who will be passing, and now Hammond.
All right.
So wait, where's Yo?
I am this,
He's
and
right
I'm
there.
down.
All right,
down.
I'm gonna help him in a second, but we're gonna do something cool. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right, so it's my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, there, my friend! I'm gonna fucking move over here. This is gone because it requires concentration.
No,
right?
those
call traps.
Wait, what?
Those are call traps. So
Oh, my bad.
like
Oh shit, I can't run over that then?
I like threw those on the
you
ground.
can roll and run over them. You'll just take the damage.
Fucking, I'm
you
not gonna
run
do that.
around
Yeah, I'm gonna just go.
Can we jump him?
So hold on. Where were you at originally?
Right
Okay. So
5, 10, 15, 20.
okay.
right?
Yep. You still.
And I'm gonna slice him in the ass with my axe.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit with advantage.
Why not?
I need a place to poo.
Oh, at 15.
Okay. So it hits. Plus your strength will hit. So go ahead and roll a d10.
6.
Okay.
6 plus my strength.
Plus your strength.
So 11.
So and you hit it and you hit it good as your axe
I'll hit it good.
lodges into
I
his
usually
body.
hit it good.
When it gets sort of stuck in there, and you have to kind of kick off. Yeah! And as you do, you see acid splurt out of the side.
Oh, shit!
As it doesn't hit you; it squirts away. You've learned your lessons from the first one. As you hear the creature lurch back and scream out again, ready to go.
Yeah.
Hear me out. This is an encounter of
I apologize. I get into it. So I
love it. No, it's fantastic.
It's
Great.
So, and
I just remembered that.
sorry.
encounter.
Will you also roll 2d4 damage for me?
Why am I taking damage?
Because
You are not, because it is taking damage from the continuous.
does that spell last that long?
So the spell that you lasted, at the end of its turn, it takes its last bit of damage.
Yeah.
So it did the initial 4
Initial damage and then takes back
and it
damage.
takes 2d4.
Yeah.
I
So what
just
am I
did
doing?
that too.
Roll
Just roll 2d4s.
So those two, yeah.
Okay.
You did
2,
6.
6 total.
okay. 6. Wow. Okay.
That's a lot for the
Devastating, this guy.
This one is also looking fairly beat up as you sort of see acid ooze out of its body, but it's not.
Awesome.
It's sort of dark green, natural acidic color. It's actually sort of that more fluorescent green that shot from your Melf's arrow, as if the acid has traveled through its system and is pouring out.
That Melf arrow's
Next
doing work,
up
dude.
No, Pharaoh.
is Lux.
I'm gonna shoot at.
Okay, you are too far. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
He's off the map.
But I mean, he was technically supposed to be over here.
Yeah, I'm like
because
there.
You just moved it 'cause the
straight
book.
into the book.
Yeah,
Straight into the book.
bush right
All
there.
right, so go ahead.
25 feet
Go
away.
ahead and roll to hit.
Is it
With
advantage still?
Yep, last round with advantage.
Oh, you're gonna need it.
Again,
Come on, advantage. All right.
Boom.
hit. That will hit, so go ahead and roll your damage.
2.
2. And we
you don't
double
get
it
X.
because you are sneak attacking, so you're hitting it from the bushes.
4.
So
You don't know where I am.
and you shoot it, and it's so wrapped up in the two people right adjacent to its position that even though it hits and even though it visibly pierces, it doesn't seem to pay much attention to where that damage came from. Just assuming it's from the other people slashing and hacking. Yark.
Yes. So I reach into my pocket and I feel hidden in the pocket I forgot about is a strange bean-like object I brought with me from the other realm. And I rush over here and I say, yo, eat this bean. I think it will heal you. It is called a senzu bean from this realm I was in.
So mark that
From where I teleported.
Mark that being on your inventory. He said mark it on your fucking inventory.
And you roll
He hates it so much.
2d8.
No, that's not how sense beans work.
No, it's
full
fully
heal.
healed. It's full healed. Back up
You go like
to max
crazy.
health.
Fucking
You're max. But it's a max.
You've seen every episode of Dragon Ball. You know this, bud.
Maximum hit points.
All right. So
Yeah, it's plausible. That's so good. You gotta see that?
Full rainbow runner.
Now,
Oh my god.
How dare you?
Where did you get that orange suit from?
And after he eats the bean, I remember what other realm I had traveled to, and I'm like, I remember where I'm from, but first we should kill this thing, I think. So I just
probably.
I
That was pretty delicious, but
delicious. Well, not
magically delicious.
Gross.
All right.
Magically delicious.
Duthmere, it is your turn.
I wrote it under my pocket.
I'm gonna come in.
He was gonna wait till I was like jumping into battle.
Yeah, but I was trying to do died first. I was like,
I'm sorry here.
No, you're good. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna see dead sprinting around, dude, and I'm gonna jump up and just bring my hammer down on this.
Oh, no, we're gonna get sprayed with acid again.
There is no more advantage, so go ahead and roll a hit.
Oh, yes. Make it count, bud.
One-handed.
I might get sprayed with that.
Oh, shit.
17. And that will hit. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Do it to him.
2 plus 5, 7.
All right. And as you make a solid connection with your warhammer, and you sort of see its skull sort of cave in.
I would have reached out for this.
It's sort of lurching out. It's not fully extended.
At the right time.
And you sort of feel its skull sort of give in from your warhammer. It's like, and you hit it, and you see, and it sort of screeches and tumbles down. Its eye sort of falling out of its socket. Sort of the impact caused it to chop off its tongue that was slithering out from its mouth as it screamed, and it looks horrendously damaged.
I'm gonna, as I come down, I'm gonna scream out to everybody, go for the head.
Go for the head! Go for the head! He's squeezing it.
Go for the head.
His lotion.
Sanctuary. I'm gonna move over there. Bring it over here. And that's gonna end my turn.
Next up is
Who, is it me?
No, I have no idea what the fuck that was, but that would win the audition. Yeah.
with its sort of failing last
Sanctuary.
ditch effort to attack.
What is sanctuary?
Sanctuary is like protects you from anything.
So these 3 targets, 1, 2, 3. Dark blue, dark green.
Yeah, so
Go
Are we protected or are we damaged?
You guys are going to be rolling a d20 with your wisdom, or I'm sorry, your dexterity modifier.
Oh, I'm killing this roll, dude.
All right,
it's only.
You're not dead.
yeah, it's not you.
It's not you.
just these 3.
I didn't know you could shoot acid.
I roll
a what?
I rolled 5. But I
Plus
have
your dexterity modifier plus 2, so 7.
7.
Plus 1
I
is
don't think you saved on that.
13.
Yeah.
I roll.
A d20 and add your dexterity.
It'd be great if you died, given a sense of being.
Okay, so you failed. You failed. You succeeded. So you guys will take half of 3d6 acid damage.
Oh, fuck. Half. But he takes full, right? Because he didn't
10.
save.
So yeah, you two take 10 points of acid.
Oh, shit.
And you will take 5 points of
All right,
acid.
so I'm down to 5.
All right.
This has been a roller coaster of hell for me.
Yo,
I'm good.
it's your turn. Yo.
I'm trying.
Okay, I'm actually, so I'm still really.
I think you wasted the senzu bean on the tiny dragon boy.
I'm gonna go ahead and actually slash
He's like,
it.
roll 2 d8s. It's like, nah.
Go ahead and roll an
Nah,
attack
that shit works.
without advantage.
Okay, and I think it's 1d4 with it. Or
He's
No,
like,
it's
I quit
a
taking
d20 to hit.
Oh yeah, but I was gonna roll a
Oh,
second. 8
Plus your strength.
9.
It does not hit as you sort of swing forward, and even though it seems sort of prone, your sickle seems to gleam off its sort of last bit of armor structured on its head. Next up is Hammond.
I mean, obviously, I'm going to take my giant axe and try to chop his fucking tail off.
Swing to hit.
His tail.
Is it like long, right? Because like he's like a long worm thing, right?
So tell me how it goes down. No
You
matter
know, you
what.
roll damage.
Well, no matter what, it has 1 hit point. So
I mean, I did a lot.
I fucked that thing up.
I jump off its back, and then
I did damage.
which did the damage to kill it, and then just to like really push it in, I just land and chop the fucking back half of him off.
So you did a jump attack like me.
All right.
What you're done?
Yeah, but better because mine killed it.
as you do,
Mine popped an eye and bit his tongue off.
I mean,
It's not the same.
measuring. Jesus.
my axe is bigger than his.
Yeah, but that's what they did in Lord of the Rings.
You only got one of those
with
fuckers,
Gimli,
though, man.
and
That's not my honor.
All right. You guys take a minute and breathe a sigh of relief.
Oh fuck, that is what fucking gross.
I'm popping the bushes. Hey, what's up, dudes?
I know you have enjoying the group.
Hey.
Have been neutralized.
I mean, can we talk about the crazy bean you flicked in his mouth?
Well, I figured out I had teleported accidentally to this realm where there are fantastical beings called Saiyans with tremendous powers, as well as this tiny being that heals you, amongst amazing gadgets that come out of small capsules. It was like magic, but not magic. So I was comfortable with it, but uncomfortable with it because it's like magic, and they chase these, and they do have dragons there, like we do.
Dragons?
But they look for their testicles. They have 7 of them, and they try to gather them together, and they're magical. I don't know how that works.
Wait a minute. I mean,
Well, they kept calling them Dragon Balls, and I assumed they were the...
Well, if that's the case, and we got lucky testicles, mine should be called Dragon Balls too.
But I'm wondering, if we went on a quest here, and we found some of our own Dragon's Balls and collected 7 of them, perhaps we could make a wish in this realm.
So obviously you took like 20 of these fucking...
They were too large and I couldn't find them.
I already collected
How many you got left?
these ball things ain't that much better than my feet collecting, so I think we got this.
At this point, you notice Anna looking
What the hell was Anna doing this whole time?
avoiding danger. Look at this motherfucker. Yo. As you guys talk about Dragon Balls, she sort of looks at Yo, looks down and up and says, 7 of them grant a wish?
I go, well, in that realm, but they don't look fleshy, so that perhaps...
We're not using it to get your lesbian lover back. Don't worry about it. We've got more important things to do.
I'm not familiar with these balls.
I'm not familiar with
Are you familiar with these nuts?
Did you read?
Got him.
If he has to bring him.
Boom roasted. Boom roasted.
Alright guys, what do you want to do?
Does anybody fucking know where we're supposed to go?
Don't we have what NPCs do we have with us?
Just Anna right now.
We don't know.
So,
we don't know where Stetton.
Where is it that we're supposed to be going from this? From where? Where are we right now?
We're on a beach, man. Obviously.
Yes, but she's the one that brought us here, so I would assume.
Oh my boat! I forgot my boat.
We're on Yonkirk, but something went wrong with the teleportation.
Stop.
The only thing I can think
Your boat was trash, man.
is he teleported to the exact same location we were supposed to teleport, and it knocked us out of sync. That's why we ended up everywhere. And that's why he's here and Seton's not.
Do you think the rest of them around Yonkirk is like us, just in a different part?
I do.
And do you know of this land of Yonkirk?
I have a faint inclination of where she might be, but it's a temple of Melora hidden deep within the forest. But this is the spot on the beach where she teleported to, which means if we stick to this side of the island, we should be able to find this temple.
Out of character.
Yes.
I think it's
Do
a
I
good
know where
idea.
this
We
stuff
better
is?
start going.
No. You know that you are on the opposite edge of the island where you are, and you know that Yonkirk is about a third of the size of Adventaria.
Oh,
So
shit.
getting to
We're
where
far.
your colonies and clans are from is a 6 or 7 day journey walking.
Gotcha.
If you know exactly where you're
Do
going.
I still have, sorry, out of character as well. Do I still have Fiernan?
No.
Still what?
You look around and Fiernan is nowhere
It's
to be
familiar.
seen.
It's like
Oh, it's familiar.
Do I still have Mutsu? I called him on my
So-
shoulder.
Oh, yeah, it's not right.
Have you ever read Aragon?
He like Warthog. I was like,
No, I don't think.
No, it's
Frantic.
about a
As you
boy that finds
notice
a dragon egg
during
and
the
he
fight.
hatches
Wow, that's a lot of
it,
damage.
such a revolution and
Before we
everything.
go anywhere.
Yeah.
Mutsu! Wait a minute.
Well,
And as you
that's
call,
that race
you
of
hear rustling as your pseudo dragon
goats, so to speak,
comes
rams.
running,
That's where I got that
clutching a
from.
wing
Oh, that's
and
cool.
limping
Yeah.
towards you.
That really
like it.
and they went,
You got a crippled dragon.
And everything.
Mutsu, are you okay?
Pretty cool. So I used
Yeah, that's cool.
And sort of rubbing up against you, and you can tell he's definitely terrified.
They have like super. I mean, they have like.
Well, I'm
super
gonna
lifespans and, like, we
do my
can
little
take
Odin's
care.
Path
Yeah,
fucking
pretty much like you're familiar.
enchantment to
But
pull
he's
Hugin
like
out of my
a
neck.
cool
Oh, yeah.
Actual beast. He's
And I'm
like
gonna
going
tell him to
mythical.
go to my ship
guess
and
he's
see if he
mythical.
sees anybody on the
Lived
ship.
so long.
Okay,
Because
so
I have super. His boys lived like 300 years.
Ugin flies.
Hugin. Don't call him fucking Hugin again. It's Hugin
What's an H?
with an H.
Hugin.
Hugin.
Hugin?
Mugen?
Hugin.
Shugen?
Hugin flies.
It's actually Mugen.
And as he takes flight in the air,
Fucking motherfucker.
your eyes
Yeah.
roll back.
Boot scoot.
What's going on?
Mugen?
And Hammond is standing there with his eyes rolled back. You see something you've never seen. As you look over, you see this raven tattoo upon your new barbarian companion's neck.
And I say, how do I get one of those?
It erupts out of his neck, and sort of this ink takes this form and shape of a bird, and it sort of shoots out. And as it does, his eyes roll back, and you see the eyes of a raven. His eyes, as he is now seen through his familiar. Immobile and unable to hear or see anything around him other than feel your guys' touch, his senses, other than touch, are now channeled through his familiar.
Poke him in the eyeball.
Hugin flies over to what's left of, you said the Black Raven?
Huh? The Dark Raven.
The Dark Raven. Yeah. And as he flies on deck, you see the bodies of two of your crew members ripped and strung across the deck.
Jesus.
There's claw marks gashing into the planks.
Did we move? Are we somewhere?
No.
You guys are still
on the beach.
You're traveling with the Raven. That's right. That's right. Forgot.
As you go down to the lower levels, you see that most of the supplies have been pillaged by something. There are no survivors, no sign of any life. The only thing you see is etched into the starboard chamber, which is the captain's chambers. Save us, please. Etched in next to a pool of blood, dried and stained among it.
Fuck.
But you do not see Arvos amongst the bodies.
Shit. Okay, that's good. That's what I was looking for.
So if your Raven's going to come back out of it. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
What language is that written in?
Common.
Common.
Yeah. All right, so everybody's dead on the fucking ship. There's a bunch of writing, save us please, with a bunch of dried blood. And all supplies are fucking gone, which is what I was trying to find.
Well, if they etch something there, they've been there a while. Can't etch quickly usually.
So I think we got to go save them from people probably in the forest.
We don't know where.
Well, obviously they're not on the fucking beach.
Well, I mean, obviously, but we don't know where they're at. I mean, do you see any tracks of where they might have went?
We should probably go from whichever, to whatever direction Mutsu came from. I would say that's a start.
I'm gonna actually check out our unique animals here. I want to actually loot.
Okay, so do you have any vials on your person?
I do.
Okay, you can go ahead and loot however many vials you guys have is how much acid you can loot. I know in your explorer's pack you'll have 2 vials in it, so you can actually write down in your inventory if you wish to 2 vials of acid. So if you guys apply this acid to any sort of weapon pre-combat or during combat for 6 rounds, those weapons will do 1d4 acid damage.
Jesus,
and that will be one
great
use.
As fuck. Yeah.
So yeah, that's awesome. It's a little boon.
That's dope.
When you guys wish to use them.
Scoop.
You can only take 2.
All right.
Go ahead and roll a d20. Make sure you don't screw this up and take some damage.
Dump it on your face.
Just don't get a 1.
All right, everybody.
Yeah. So
if you're taking the vials,
Oh, I almost taken
7.
No, it's not 1 from here. I was like, I'm gonna have to fuck someone's day out. Natural ones,
good.
Natural ones in my game go terribly. Natural 20s go.
Natural one, you roll 1 on your die, on your d20.
So, rolling
like if you were taking a potion and you rolled a natural 1 to take it,
Yeah.
you would dump it on your
And then,
face,
that
but you
guy
wouldn't
just
get any of
pours
it.
Oh.
Yeah, so
You'd be like,
So, for example, if you got a natural 1 while you're trying to get acid, you might actually burn all the flesh off a finger as you're trying to get.
and rolling a 2
or like
would
a
be
natural 1,
bad,
you're
but nowhere near as
laying
significantly
there
bad as a
convulsing
1.
and dying, and your teammates are trying to help you, and they go to
This is literally what
give you a
happened.
potion to heal you,
Right.
but then they roll
Dump
a
it on your
natural 1 and
face.
just dump it all over your face. And you're like, sorry.
They stumbled trying to.
4 natural ones in a row trying to save his life.
And then
He rolls a natural 1 while trying
I
to.
grabbed his head and I was like
Cast a
this,
spell?
and I rolled, and he's like, just don't roll on 1. He's like, you just pour it on his face.
Yeah. And then he tries to cast a spell to make me better. So he rolls a natural 1 on that. He gives himself Tourette's and turns all the water in the immediate area into.
So you guys are now standing on the beach.
I think we should go into the woods and follow.
we should
Mitsu.
follow
what about the temple?
Because she was the one that said she knew how to get to that Temple of Melora.
Temple of Malaya. This is where we do.
I
and not
that's
leading you guys anywhere. I'll follow.
That's rude.
I am not the first one into that forest. I don't care.
All right, well, can you tell us where to walk, and then we'll fucking let you follow us.
I don't know. I teleported us here.
This fucking guy said you knew where it was.
Said there was a temple.
You kind of teleported us.
Yeah, he's gonna fuck that one up.
Yeah.
All right, first of all, we're not going to lay blame because
We are, though.
We are, though.
Well, then, if I'm going to remember correctly, I'm pretty sure he fucked her up during mid-incantation.
Oh, I fucked her up.
Here we go.
If we're going to
First
place
off,
blame.
you're not my type.
Hashtag big facts.
I thought you had a great thing with that fashion boy.
Oh, am I? That's
saw
a
that.
developing relationship.
I think it's excellent.
It's in the
Fashion
But
boy.
I'm not
There's a guy that's keen on me.
leading into this forest. It's as simple as that.
Also, he's a fucking fashion man. Let's start there.
He's very handsome, Hammond. Stop being so.
He's not a boy, that's all I'm saying. You're gonna make me sound like fucking weirdos.
Have you had this out that from the Trader
Why
Joe?
don't you want to
He's a
Why
trader.
don't you want to go to the forest?
And he,
Is his name Joe?
yes, and he travels throughout the land spreading salad and organic food.
He's awfully
quite delicious.
expensive.
I heard he had gluten in his salads.
Oh, I removed the gluten.
Oh, so you think?
Via spell.
Yes, well, yeah.
I gesture Mutsu.
Dispel gluten. It's really
And Mutsu would lead the way back where
Mutsu refused.
Why don't you want to?
He is trying to actually
scared.
tuck into your
just like rolling around.
shirt. Yeah, he's trying to.
Can I roll for stealth and start my way into the woods while everybody's talking?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
What the fuck, man?
7.
Yeah,
and-
everyone sees you sort of walking
7 and
into
5.
the woods. 12, but everyone's passive.
Has a day passed?
No, it is still.
No, I didn't see
was like,
shit. I just want you to know, I didn't see shit.
It's about
Okay.
midday right now. The
Why don't
sun's
you want to-
directly
9
above
for
you.
my passive.
And guys, when you were at Paleo Sagro, it was cold and freezing. Right now, it is scorching hot.
Oh god, I want to take all these clothes off. It's so hot.
Oh, please.
I'm dying inside.
take it off!
I mean, alright.
I think we're far away from where we began.
Yeah, I'm in the woods now. Because I
just
started
get
walking
walking.
out. Everybody's like,
Wow, you're still walking.
I don't give a shit if they're like following me now.
Wait!
Let's see how far up you got.
Lux fucking left us. I'm gonna follow him.
All right. Go ahead and
I'm walking after him.
high or low.
Low.
Lux is on his own at the moment.
Oh, wow. Oh, yikes, bud. That's
Fine, you're.
As we hear screaming from the woodland.
I'm fine.
It's totally cool, guys.
You guys don't like fire to go this way?
I go this way. It's a trap.
Okay.
That's always the best.
Hell yeah, dude.
That feel when your DM goes.
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Oh, yeah.
Do it.
Do which one?
Receive it.
Now, one, baby, let's go.
You know, what was your name again?
6.
I'm Hammond.
Okay.
Well,
Hammond?
Hammond.
Hammond of the
So
Horde.
fascinating. Oh.
You're about 30, 40 yards away from the tree line as you're walking through.
about these warriors.
And you're sort of starting to climb up over little foothills, little bumps.
their energy.
And as you climb up
just
across
yell.
this next foothill,
And they become more powerful.
you hear something beneath you.
I'm gonna try it.
And your first reaction is that an earthquake?
We should probably tell the DM.
Until you realize that your feet
I might want to inform him.
are sort of sinking in on something
Oh,
squishy.
God,
Not
above
sinking, but the ground you're standing on isn't exactly sturdy. You look around as trees begin to shake around you.
Ah, fuck.
But you look off to the horizon's not shaking. Just the sort of immediate spot you are. And as you look down, you see a head larger than your body look up.
We're on Easter Island.
Open. As you look down and realize you're standing on the belly of a hill giant.
Uh-oh.
We haven't even gone to the fucking woods yet. You're sending giants at us.
He is in the woods. And
Oh, look, you survived the bug. Fuck off, it's a giant.
it sort of looks at you. And sort of stands up and you sort of swing down.
Okay.
Now, it is disoriented, so you have advantage. As it yells, you guys on the beach, still kind of bickering among yourselves, hear this echo out of the woods.
I'm using
as
like
birds.
cat-like reflexes and just dip out 60 feet as fast as I can into the woods further.
Oh, farther away.
Further in?
Okay.
Oh, fuck,
So,
bud.
you move 60 yards into the woods. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna send Mutsu up in the sky to see if he can just see what's happening.
Mutsu will not
Just
go
be a
into
little
the
bitch,
sky.
dude. You can't fucking use them.
All right, let's go see what's happening.
Okay, lead the way.
Catman, I'm coming!
I'm just gonna start marching that way.
As you guys file into the woods, you guys,
I'm just like,
it
I'm like
doesn't take
so
much
far.
perception to see this hill giant kind of looking around dazed and confused, sort of scratching its ass underneath the loincloth. And it's naked for the exception of that. It's got a big piece of driftwood that it's
I was thinking the same thing. I was like,
He's got it's
a big, just honking
size of
piece of driftwood it's using as a club.
days.
the driftwood.
Drifts. How does your wood drift?
It seems
He's hanging it just right.
seems sort of agitated.
But I'm like, God,
Aye.
right? Like,
Giant hill person.
Sort of.
Are you alright? Did my body piss you off?
I speak giant.
Do you really?
Go ahead and speak.
holy fuck! Hell yeah!
Oh my god!
Giant?
Do you want to say something to it?
Hey. Yoo-hoo. What? You sound good. You look really pissed off. What can we do for you?
No, speak in giant.
Why? And he replies in giant.
like the whale from.
Why food to me?
What food? Food to you?
We can't do food for you. No, we're not food. We need your help.
The company is friends, not
You food.
No. I'm not food. Not
No.
food at all.
With any other race of giant, you could have a conversation. But hill giants are weaker than the other 6 giants, and they are quite stupid. And it is at this
That's
point
rude.
it is going to take a swing at you.
Oh no!
Everyone else, go ahead and roll for initiative.
Do I have enough for initiative?
No, you do not.
I'm the one who like instigated this whole thing, and
What's your
I'm
armor?
dipped out. I don't have to roll for initiative at
It
all.
does not hit. As you sort of. Do you have a shield?
It's not like you guys didn't start following me.
No.
I think it's
You just double dashed twice.
Are we aware?
I think it's a
I
breastplate.
walked into the woods.
So it
double
hits
dash
your
shot.
armor. Bing! And it sort of pushes you back, but your armor has held up against the strength of the blow.
Okay.
He hit you with his big
I'm going down.
All right,
driftwood.
roll
I got
for
your
your
arm.
initiative.
Hit him
All right, 25 to 20.
We got stuff to do.
Roll a 20.
You
It's going down.
No. Ding. Okay, 25 to 20.
Did you guys roll for initiative?
15 to 20.
16.
We have.
I'm just gonna be like walking through the woods.
So giant hill giant is gonna go first. I got 6. Okay.
As long as it's
10 to 15.
10. Yo.
What I roll? 9.
9.
5 to 10.
Me.
9.
Nine.
I got a
6.
Okay, so you guys got a 6.
Yeah.
Since you rolled before him.
9!
You go first.
And you. Guard.
You got a 9.
You got a 9.
You got a 9.
And then Toothmere. And then Lashing. All right.
Snarf.
So the hill giant,
Dipped out. Fully gone.
as it sort of pushed you away with its swing. So hill giant, and it sort of pushed. Which one are you, Lashing?
This one right here.
So it sort of pushed you away, and then you guys, I assume, were right around.
I don't really want to be like all up in his shit, 'cause I'm already
Can I,
only
still,
have-
can I still hear all this stuff going on now?
I only have
Kind of
5
next
hit
to
points.
me.
Is this salad helping with that?
Can I,
So let's see here.
can I still hear all this going on, like going
Yeah,
down?
you can hear it.
Can I climb a
Luckily,
pretty close
between the
tree?
fight, I gave you one of my potions.
60 feet away, yeah.
Potion, yeah.
Greater potion.
I don't give a shit.
really?
Yeah, it's like
But the force is sticking. All right,
14.
I'm gonna roll. So out of the 4 of you, it's going to randomly choose someone to swing on. So I'm gonna let you guys pick a number
How
1
close
out
are
of
we?
100, and the closest
like
number is getting swung at. So
32?
63.
32?
Hike.
What? What's the number?
No, no,
Number
what?
between 1 and 100.
What are you talking about?
Number between 1 and 100.
yeah,
68.
what'd you pick?
63.
What'd you pick?
55.
Oh fuck, Sean. All right,
What? Which Sean?
you were closest, so it's going to swing at you.
Wait, what was the number?
71.
He was a 63 and you were like, went right above it.
I just picked my birth year, so I was like, fuck it.
All right.
I was like,
Will.
68?
Oh, why?
I'm just protect your interests. What do you mean you're eternally 18?
There's only 31?
will
Quick maths.
Quick maths.
31.
Everything's based off of the year 2000.
Yeah, exactly.
None of the other 19 matter.
Everything's based off of 90.
will a 12 hit you?
No, it won't. It's armor class. Your armor class is 15.
Is that good?
It's good.
So,
I'll watch the attack. Yeah.
You nimbly step back, dodge its next swing as you feel the rush of the driftwood club swing right in front of your face, narrowly missing you. The rush and gust of air sort of blowing your hair back. Next up is
Could be me, bud.
Am I frightened?
I mean, I'm gonna obviously pull my great axe off my back, and I'm gonna swing at his legs. Is it? Wait, it's stone, right? Wait, what's he made of? Do we know?
flesh.
Oh, he's flesh.
He's just big.
Give me
Oh, okay.
all
For some reason I thought he's boulders.
All
feet
giants
up.
have flesh.
I'm gonna get them fucking ankles. So I'm gonna rush forward and try to swipe through his kneecap.
I'm sorry.
Canoe.
Let's go
Giant
swing
foot
again.
canoe.
Uh-oh.
It has 2 attacks. Each turn.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Sorry, I put you guys
lucky
in
for you,
this.
it misses again.
Oh, good.
You're too nimble.
He's like just standing there and it's just like,
Hammond, go ahead.
he's like,
I mean, I'm gonna swing at his fucking legs
Okay.
with my great axe.
It's an okay act.
it's the
12.
okayest axe.
Is that with your string?
Yeah.
Nope, 17.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Huge difference.
Oh, because it's proficiency.
Damage.
Where's my 10?
How close is this giant? Why are there 2 monsters on the board?
15 damage, bud.
Why are there 2 monsters
You
on the
couldn't
board?
see that guy.
Yeah. Fucking 15.
How much? 15 damage? Alright.
Right through the leg.
As you swing and make contact against the flesh, you notice your blade doesn't go as deep as you thought it would. It sticks in.
I told you he's fucking
But
boulders.
it's really more of a.
He's got rocks under his
It's
skin.
like, taking a butter knife or a pocket knife and slashing against one of our legs. It's not going to send you to the
Or
ground.
I
and
usually
chop
a
it.
better
say a
knife, but
pocket
I like
knife
to
is-
fucking go straight through the leg.
I was a pocket knife in a
Nice try.
tree.
All right, so.
He's like, hear me out.
But it does stick
having it.
I
as
guarantee I can
blood
always get that
sort of
deep.
protrudes and oozes across the blade. Sort of, and sort of hops up. It's bad.
It's gonna try to stop me.
Next up is
You food,
Yo.
not friend.
I am Green Boy, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Entangle.
Okay. Go ahead.
thinking.
And so it's gonna roll the spell.
Oh god, don't bend a 3.
18.
Okay. So it's going to roll
But you gotta
a
concentrate on
14
it.
plus
I'm
strength.
looking at him.
19.
So now he's held in place.
I don't do anything.
I don't do nothing, dude.
You entangle, and it sort of it starts ripping off the entanglements.
Oh shit.
Next up,
Entangle's
is-
kind of a shitty spell, it seems like.
Yeah.
Everybody's
So
through
good!
it.
Well,
rolled
his
good. He
saving
rolled
throw,
amazing.
his saving throw is like it was a
against
19.
non-strong things, but the 2 things you guys have fought against are really strong.
Oh.
But against like spellcasters or fast creatures,
We fucked
it's
somebody up last
amazing.
campaign.
Yeah, I was just grab like everyone
It
and
doesn't
everyone
look
else
good
messes
against
them up.
strong creatures.
Just like giants and shit.
Yeah.
Alright, so who's up? You failed. Who's gonna fucking attack him next?
It is Yard's turn.
Oh shit.
Is this would the Dungeon Master, would this be a dire situation?
It would be a dire situation.
So, quickly who's next to me?
You're in the back, right? Aren't you?
So,
Isn't that you?
that's-
so that
So Lawson and me.
right there.
So
Okay,
us-
so I turn to you guys and I go, hey, I remember when I was in the other realm, there was this race of beings known as Super Saiyans. And I developed a spell to where I could summon one at any time in case I was in dire need. Apparently they yell very loudly to make their power. But once they do yell, they squirt a lot of energy out of their hands.
Squirt a lot of energy.
So I'm going to attempt to summon a Super Saiyan.
Was that milk?
I gotta
Spell.
roll D20.
I have to roll D20. Okay.
Yep.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god. I hope we get a natural.
Okay. I have good numbers. And then you have to roll for which Saiyan, right? Are you going to do that? Or do I get a pick?
You get to pick.
11.
Plus
Plus your proficiency, 13 plus your intelligence.
My intelligence
Yeah, you're good.
is 17.
Okay, pick a same.
I get a pick?
Yeah.
It's Vegeta.
I'm gonna summon.
Goten, dude.
Well, the only thing is, I'm not good at that voice.
It's Goku.
So yeah,
Goten, dude.
Bring the myth.
I'm gonna bring Super Saiyan God mode Goku.
I was like, bring King Kai, dude.
Oh my god!
King Kai shows up in bubbles.
The clouds sort of darken among you.
Oh,
you see this beam of light slash.
I think that's the Bifrost.
Thor style.
That's why I said the Bifrost.
And you see a figure emerge.
And I say, "Hey, Goku!" And he goes, "Yard, my man!" And how's Nogad? Haven't made it back yet. Just got my memory back. But you know how I said if I ever needed some help, to fight strong opponents? Well, if you look to your left, there's one maybe you could do that hand yelly thing where you blast things. Oh yeah, I love doing that. But can I punch him a little bit first? No problem, just have at it. Right. So then we roll for
roll a d20 for Goku with a plus 10 to your roll.
17, 27.
So go ahead and roll a d20 for damage. Plus 10.
18, 28.
Oh my god!
As Goku.
You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to yell and power up.
Let's hear it.
Well, no, wait. In this round, Goku did not yell and power because he shows up as Super Saiyan God mode. He just decided to punch first, so he wasn't going to do that yet.
Okay. He dashes over and hits this boom. And this little giant
as a fucking
sort of looks and it's almost like that split second stops where he's been hit. And he's like, what? And then you just see this hill giant fly.
You haven't seen
How far on the map does he fly?
10 feet away.
Okay, he goes
just into a huge tree. That's what splash.
How big is this thing? Just for reference.
That's incredible. 6 times your size.
I'm short.
I know. It's about
15 feet tall, 18 feet tall.
Oh, I fucking like
Best news.
How did you say that?
Best news. I'm in the tree watching from 60 feet away. I'm just like,
where did this guy come from? All right, next up is
this motherfucker's just yeeting that guy across.
Wait, so does he become initiative? Like Goku becomes part of initiative?
he will be Yarg's turn.
Okay. Yeah, he'll have to be.
You're gonna fucking warg through
I will
Goku?
say through the summon, your concentration
he's just like,
is keeping that portal open so he can eventually
He's like full
return.
bully.
Oh, Yargs. Okay, cool.
So that way you will just get to
my
play
favorite
as
scene in the whole
Goku because your character is actually
Basically, you're
focusing on the summon.
Okay, because I was just going to have instant transmission back, but I like that better.
All right. Toothmere, you're up.
And I can't.
Follow up. I'm just gonna kind of just stand there in awe.
Lawson, your turn.
Roll for drool.
I'm just gonna stand and just go.
What?
All right.
What just happened?
Back to the Hill Giant's turn. The Hill Giant.
Who's he going to go for? Because Goku's here.
He's going to go for Goku.
Yeah. Guess what? His HP's over 9,000! Now, Goku has tremendous. You know, I don't have to explain the show to you. He has tremendous, ability to take hits. So he has really high.
He's not fucking up.
Also, he gets stronger the more you hit him.
Yeah.
This Hill Giant is going to get a pretty square hit onto Goku.
Right.
How's Goku going to take this?
As it hits him into all of us and kills all of us.
He's going to go like this. He's going to take the hit, and it's going to be just like. He doesn't. He's like, cool.
He sort of and pulls it back and goes, and hits him again.
Yeah.
Full bully style. He takes a punch and just pushes his hand.
Hey, Yarg, I thought you said this guy was strong.
Just keeps trying to hit Goku from all these different angles, just not fully understanding what's happening. And he sort of slams down his driftwood. He walks over and sort of digs out a boulder from the ground. And he throws the boulder at Goku.
This happened to me when I was a kid once. It doesn't hurt anymore. It just breaks over Goku's head. He falls in there. And then he's like, Yarg, I thought you said this guy was strong. I feel kind of bad beating him up now. So then Goku, here's what he does. He walks up to the giant and he gets in his face. He's like, look, you gotta leave my friends alone. And then maybe the giant's defiant or something. And then he He just punches him in the face real hard, and it hurts so bad. He's like, leave my friends alone. Okay, go get strong, and then we'll fight later.
And as this hill giant looks like he's going to turn away,
Wait a minute.
the ground rumbles. And you see a foot the size of this hill giant.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck, Daddy.
Step down next to it.
I think you pissed off, Mom. You got a level. Wait a minute.
I think you pissed off.
I got a question.
Comes down.
Is there something? Is there a mode you can go better than you are now? Because that one's bigger.
I'm not worried. If I need it, I'll do it. That's what he says. He's like, nah, it's all good.
Hear me out though.
Because he's already in God mode.
I was gonna say, hear me out. He'd be like, I'm just gonna go Saiyan 1.
Yeah, he's like,
needs, really.
He's
Like, at this point, it's
over this
so I think
giant,
you
if
should
it's
get
like
Super
a great
Saiyan
ape.
He's like, I basically lived in Super Saiyan 1 form for like a year and a half. We're good.
Is
We're all good.
larger
Whatever.
than
I'm gonna kill
Oh,
you.
fuck.
you've ever seen. It looks kind of like that. Fully armored.
Oh fuck!
Oh, cool.
Jeebus!
Oh shit!
No, you guys
Hold
know
up again. Hold up again.
Hold it up again. Sean leaned into the camera to block the book.
There it is.
That's fucking
It
great.
is one of these 6 giant gods.
Oh, shit.
Giant god.
God versus God, baby. Let's go.
And it's sort of
I'm in the middle of this.
stares down
Are we out of initiative?
at Goku.
We are.
You guys are.
Wait, what?
And as it swings one of its giant shields that also duels a weapon with abrasions, it hits Goku, except this time he flies backwards from this hit.
And as he's flying, he yells at Yarg, now that's a strong guy!
All right. Hammond, you're up.
I think the guy said before he got knocked back that if I yell really loud, I can power up. So I'm gonna start screaming, and I'm just gonna stand there and scream until I pass out.
Nothing happens, and you pass out. And one point of fall damage as your head hits a rock on the way down. And Hammond is prone. Yo, you're up.
How far did Goku get knocked back?
About
You want
30
to come
feet.
back this way?
Oh, here?
And
right
at this
there.
point,
That's not bad.
at
Yeah, right
this
there.
point, is this the baddie or is this our first baddie? Who's New Boy?
Hill Giant is now
right here.
behind Big
Yeah.
Baddie.
Oh,
Here, let me see the other dice.
This guy?
Yeah.
Big Baddie's like, don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Double stacked a big baddie.
Wait, so he's that big? So this is the little giant.
Yeah, little one.
And that's
yeah.
the big, okay.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, really.
I mean, really, he's massive.
He's like,
Yeah, he's got to be huge.
He's like, yeah, he's
yeah.
There you go. That's about
Oh,
right.
fuck!
Okay.
That's a lot of skulls on him.
good.
Fastest turn.
I think, hey, bud, can you come back? I'm gonna remaining caltrops in front of me, just back up.
Oh, bunch of traps.
We're all out of this fight, bud.
Yeah. Here we go.
Because Goku is aware that Yarg can only keep this portal open for so long, instead of prolonging the fight, which he would probably do because he enjoys fighting so much, he decides to use, he starts, let me see what move I want to do, hang on. Yeah, he's going to have to because he doesn't have enough time. So he starts a Kamehameha here, and on May, he does instant transmission here. Actually, he teleports here because I can fly. And then he goes straight for the head and does right in his face, Cell style, Kamehameha! And then I'm not going to scream because it's really, really loud, but I don't want to
I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah! I'll do the quiet one. So then he's up here, floating up here, doing a big Kamehameha. And he does this for 2 reasons. A, to get a sense of how much damage this would cause the giant to determine his next power move, and B, maybe defeat the giant.
Okay.
So he's not quite sure.
Just don't roll that one.
I can't hold it there for
No, it's fine. Just give me
As
a
it peels the
D20.
flesh
D20,
off
this
his
one, that
fucking
one, yeah.
face.
He's like just standing with his helmet on. Like,
16.
So Goku proceeds to do so. Let me
Holy shit.
So I'm floating right in front of the giant's face.
roll 60-20.
60-20.
Help me out.
That's now my new favorite sentence in our
And
DnD.
it is a Kamehameha in God mode, Super Saiyan God mode. So it
All those, yeah. Oh my fucking god.
Kamehameha! Is this damage? Is this damage?
10 for each roll, so you have a plus 60.
Oh my god.
So we have, what's that?
You add 16 or whatever.
9 plus 8 plus 17 plus 4 plus 11 plus 17.
That's a lot. Someone count.
Okay.
17, 17, 17, 11, and 4.
Okay, hold on.
Well, no. 9, 8.
Yeah.
Oh, you have 17.
17,
Okay.
17,
17, 11, and 4. You're correct.
17,
11 and 4.
and 4. That's 66.
66.
Add 60.
Yeah.
126 damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, boom!
Giant takes his blast. The giant takes the Kamehameha.
In his head.
Sort of stumbles back and lands on a knee. As it does, you guys are all knocked prone. The tree you're in falls down as trees ripple around. The giant, visibly
He's like
hurt,
standing in an opening now.
agitated, throws its shield back into the ground and stands back up.
Uh-oh.
And it is going to take a swing.
Hey man, you got another one of those?
And this time, as it swings and hits Goku, you see flame spirals start at the tip of the shield and fully engulf the entire shield, swinging in this huge inferno of flames. And as it connects with Goku, you see the flames spread and flare the tops of the trees right off.
Wait, is Goku in blue mode now?
Blue mode.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he
shit.
takes the hit.
You're getting wrecked, son.
But
And then Goku
that
says,
was
he's
good.
very healthy.
and then right after that, he smiles and goes, now we're talking.
So
He's
wait.
warmed up.
So, like, can I,
Yes.
you got any more senzu beans? You bring me senzu beans?
You'd think Goku would like keep those in his pocket all the time.
Well, like, what is it, like, bro, he like forgets them on the toilet?
Hammond. Yeah.
Oh, you're
I'm prone, bro!
You're still asleep.
dead.
Yo,
You're missing this whole fight.
I'm back again.
That's what's so funny.
Um,
I felt powered up though.
I am absolutely paralyzed.
You wake up like,
no juice beer.
I'm literally just sitting there praying if I'm cool.
I'm
There's no way we're looking at this like
So Goku turns to the guy and says, sorry to bogart your game, but it looks like I gotta defeat this guy. Right? So
nobody's like, I'm gonna hit him too.
we're just like,
This mystical
I'm a
figure
shooter with a
shows
bow.
up, dude.
what a sanctuary. So Goku powers up to Kaioken times 10, but not to Ultra Instinct yet, and then he goes for one of the fast volleys. You know, like he does. We do that in real time, by the way. It's really because you end up looking like you're having a conniption in the booth.
For real?
Can you instant the
That's the
instant
greatest thing I've ever
transmission
heard
thing,
in my
right?
I'm already floating right here. He's already here.
Can you go into solid objects with that?
No.
No, he has to
fuck.
find an energy source. Yeah, it's not it's just
Damn
a
it.
location.
You just,
where
like,
he
go
senses
into him,
some energy. So he does the quick volley, the normal martial arts. I'm trying to think if there's not really a finish. He's low on time. Why don't we do a Dragon Fist? I'm trying to think of what. Any suggestions? What's that?
Spirit bomb.
Oh, Spirit Bomb it. He would pick the Spirit Bomb, but I don't know how much time he's got. Those take a while.
We're gonna have like 19 D&D sessions before he powers that bitch up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Join us in 18 episodes when Sean.
It depends on how powerful you want it, because when he's fighting Vegeta, it just like is a quick one.
Oh, well, that's just an energy
yeah,
ball.
you're
That's
telling
not a
him, huh?
Spirit Bomb, but that's an energy ball. Like, he can do a hand energy volley. He can do, when Goku comes in and he's like doing.
Hear me out. He hits it with everything until it's dead.
10 times 10. I mean, I feel like he's with being Super Saiyan with blue. Then
And times 10, his
Yeah,
punches
he's-
would be remarkably
Right,
increased.
and a Kamehameha, that would be just insane.
But he just did one, so he's got to recycle.
Yeah. And
That's the kind of I don't know if
fighting
that's a
Vegeta,
rule,
he
but
bombs him.
As he does a
I know he conserves his energy.
of blow,
Because he
Yeah,
comes back from the
real
dead.
fast ones.
Kai just taught him how to do it.
you see just this giant sort of and sort of
Go Kaioken, dog.
goes back
He just
on
did.
the
He
knee
just
Oh,
did.
shit, yeah, he did.
as it goes on a knee. It stands up one more time and stares at Goku. And as it steps forward and goes to raise its shield, it's left this time.
Hang on a second. All of a sudden, Goku, we're going to play here, right? So all of a sudden, Goku, stay, hold that thought. Goku gets a message, and it's in his head. He's like, Goku, what are you doing? And he goes, "Hey, Mr. Giant, hold that thought." And he's floating there, and he's like, the giant might go, "Whoa," like, you know, right? He's like, "Look, you gotta get back here. You know, there's some really bad things going on here on Earth, and you know, I miss you. So, and so does Bubbles and Gregory. Look, I'm just trying to be this giant thing up in another dimension. I don't know how I got here, but my friend Yarg and Nogat brought me. Okay, yeah, well, that's good, but just make sure you know, I don't know, maybe tell him a joke. That might help. You don't always have to fight. Love, everybody." Okay, I gotta get back to this. Anyway, what were you saying? As he's he
goes to swing. And you can tell that this is pretty much the last of what this giant has got mustered.
Okay. Oh, so then he goes. So then Goku gets really close to it. And, oh wait, is he a swing coming at me?
Yeah, swing's coming at him.
Oh. Bink. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
You do it, and it flicks back.
Yeah.
And the giant sort of spins around, just wrecking the terrain as it does.
So as he's spinning around, then Goku goes for a kick to the head that pins the giant to the ground.
And it does.
Yeah. Then he gets his face to go, "Now be nice, I gotta go. But I'd love to fight you again sometime." And then he goes, "Okay." And then Yarg is he's getting tired. And
So,
yeah.
right? It's a good time. So as this is happening, Goku gets beamed back up.
Beamed back up.
Beamed back up. But as it does, you see the fire giant. And he sort of jumps up, and he leaps up after Goku, and ends up inside the beam as the two dissipate. And as the giant swings up, one of the shields sort of sweeps and catches the side of Yarg's cloak. And you see Yarg up in his own beam. Out of Yarg's pocket falls a bag as Yarg, Goku, and this fire giant
we go into the
yeah. As you catch this bag, you look inside, and you can log this in your inventory. You see 7 sensu beans.
That fucking guy was lying to us.
Do we each get one? Or
Yes.
Okay.
So he's
No, it's Yarg.
So it's 5 sensu beans, right? 7 or 5? What do you
7.
Oh.
I give him 7.
Okay.
So,
ESEN.
this is a great transition.
SENZU.
Next week,
SENZU.
guys, we will pick up from here. And thank you so much,
Thank
Sean,
you.
for being on here.
Oh, so yeah, they did. Like, thank you guys. This is awesome, man. This is my first game in 30-something years. So
Yarg will. It's pretty open-ended.
oh yeah, what we'll have with Yarg and Nogat. I shall leave my D&D sheet here.
So yeah,
All of our characters will remember this for literally ever.
Thank you guys.
We just watched a dude appear out of a portal, beat the shit out of some god,
summoned a god.
dip out,
Some guy you think.
Also,
Wait,
just
and
had
as that happens, can I come back conscious?
What happened?
and you pass back out.
And then what's great about this character is you believe in that guy so much, you just keep trying it.
I'm gonna be like Goku.
whenever we fight, whenever we start fighting, roll for initiative.
Wait, listen.
We're gonna go out there and just say. But we're gonna upload this sometime tonight. I don't know when it's gonna go live, but tomorrow, Saturday. What's the date?
September 7th.
September 7th. Sean will be doing a signing here at Average Apes
With Veronica Taylor.
Yes.
With Veronica Taylor.
My dear friend Veronica.
Yes.
Smash.
Come on over here and get in a shot and tell them what's going on. So
tomorrow we're going to be signing autographs here at Average Ape Comics, right?
Yep.
What's the address?
2325 Balls Ferry Road.
2325 what?
Balls Ferry.
Balls Ferry Road.
Balls Ferry?
Yep.
Balls Ferry? Really?
Yes.
No. Is it Balls?
It is Balls Ferry.
It's literally Balls Ferry.
Oh, okay. I mean, like Dragon Balls.
Yes.
Dragon
Balls Ferry Road.
I might know. Balls Ferry Road. A Balls Ferry. That's funny.
I love it.
Fair would that be? Come, man. There's all kinds of things that come into my mind. So much comedy. So yes, and Veronica Taylor, voice of Ash will be here. We'll be here. What time will we be here tomorrow? I don't know.
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. And we're only here for 2 hours, but we're only scheduled for 2 hours. But we will sign till we're done. So don't worry if you come late. However, no, if we're done by 1, yes, we'll probably leave. But if we keep going past 1, we'll make sure everybody's taken care of. So awesome. We're looking forward to meeting everybody. So it'll be a lot of fun.
thank you so much.
Guys. It was a lot of fun.